What's up, people? It's Monday. This is Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. Who is out here on this morning? Let me know who's out here. Let me know who is out here with us on today. We are so excited to bring you the second week of the new year, the News in Motion, and what we will be bringing you each day, Monday through Friday. Good morning, Jacqueline and Stephanie. We are right here on Facebook Live each Monday through Friday at 7:25 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, Yvonne and Shirley. Good morning, Tracy. And then we upload to YouTube. Good morning, Latrice. We upload to YouTube by 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Good morning, Pastor Alex. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning, Deborah. Two Deborahs came in here. Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, Kenya. Good morning, Marion. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Jacqueline. So what we do in the morning, good morning, Kenneth Stanley. What we do in the morning, and I see Karen coming in here, that when we are on Facebook Live, we give shout outs in the beginning, then we get into our news. Good morning, Kenya. Good morning to everyone. So we just wanted to start laying out the foundation of who we are as this begins to take off on other platforms. So it goes live on Facebook Live at 7:25 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we move to our YouTube platform, and then it's now being pulled into other platforms. So if you hear me giving shout outs in the morning, I am giving shout outs whether you're listening by audio or by video. I'm giving shout outs to those of us, we call it the romper room. We ask if everybody's in the room. We've been doing this now for over 130 episodes, and we are excited to be here. So when you hear me give shout outs, it's because people are coming in. I'm seeing their names pop up, and we have a great time. We have created a community. We have created a family. And regardless as to where you are, good morning, Alethea, regardless as to where you are, anywhere around the world, yes, we hear it's now in other countries as well. Good morning, Charles. When you hear me giving out shout outs, I'm just welcoming people into the room. If you're listening by audio or watching at a different time, spam, put in the comment sections who you are, and I'll be sure to start weaving in your names as well because I know you are tuning in. So with that said, yes, thank you, Latrice. Everybody share this video on your page. I would greatly appreciate. Nawana, did you get your bag, Nawana? We need you to take a picture of the bag and post it. We need you to take a picture of the bag and post it. Mary, I have your bag, and Damia, I have your bag as well. So let's get started, y'all. Accounts suspended. The accounts are suspended. Social media companies has temporarily or permanently banned @real Donald Trump following the violent attack on the U.S. Capitol last week. Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest, Shopify. That should say Spotify. I don't know why that came up, Shopify, but Spotify, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter, all of them said no, enough. So they have restricted his accounts, and any hashtags affiliated with violence and pro-Trump conspiracies, like the hashtag Stop the Steal. They have shut those down. Y'all, Buttercup, good morning, John Gore. Buttercup, y'all, he just went quick. And I'm laughing about it. He actually started having his aide tweet out. So what happened? Twitter shut his aide down too. It's like, dude, they know it's you. So he's trying to go through other people, and they're just shutting it all down. After some users encouraged violence and crime, some even called for violence ahead of the inauguration day, Apple and Google has cut off the service, and Amazon, which hosts the server for Parler. And I kept looking at, we keep hearing different words for this platform, but everything I'm finding on CNN, on PBS, on Associated Press, on NPR, they are pronouncing it as Parler. They have also been banned for his violation of company rules. Now Parler has appeared to have gone dark, so we don't know what's getting ready to happen after that. All right, y'all, 9 days. Can you say it with me, y'all? 9 days. Today is Monday, January the 11th, 2021. Say it again, 9 days. 9 days until Buttercup is up out of there. Well, we hope. We hope it could be sooner. He can do a lot of damage in 9 days. Y'all, he can do a lot of damage. So that's not stopping lawmakers. They say in 9 days, but it's not stopping the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, from making her moves and doing what it is she wants to do. I'm not for sure if y'all saw at all 60 Minutes last night, but it was on fire. It was on fire. Y'all, FBI. I think the FBI needs to find out. They need to get with Black Twitter. Because it shouldn't take y'all this long to find nobody. Black Twitter can find you in a couple of hours. Yes, they can. So I think the FBI needs to connect with Black Twitter. We can find everybody they need to find. Black Twitter can find everybody. But so far, they have made more than 80 people, 80 arrests of people. And they're still looking for more. So they're still looking for more. Well, FBI, just call Black Twitter. They can find everybody you need. They can find them for you. Y'all, second time around, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says the House will proceed with legislation to impeach Trump for a second time as she pushes Vice President Pence to invoke the constitutional authority to force him out. But Pence has gone dark. He's quiet. We don't know what's going on with Pence. He's scared or something. He may be in a bunker somewhere. We don't know. But they're ready to do something today. They've been drawing up articles of impeachment all weekend long. And she says that they will act with urgency because the president represents, say that real fast, an intimate threat. That's what she said in a letter to her colleagues. Yeah, Black Twitter is the best, Latrice. Yeah, They can help the FBI. They can help the FBI. Anyway, y'all, Trump has no place to live. Mar-a-Lago doesn't want him. Washington, D.C. doesn't want him. He dare not go into New York because Letitia James, Attorney General Letitia James, is waiting for him. And now his golf course, the PGA said, nope, peace out, Buttercup. We ain't going to have you. We're not going to do that. So the PGA of America has voted to leave Trump National Golf Club for his PGA championship next year, following the insurrection at the nation's capital. So there's that. That's not that. And they're like, no, Buttercup, you can't come here. So y'all, now with all of that that's going on, and the more I keep seeing this unfold, I'm going, are they in cahoots? I don't know. It's just something that's going through my mind. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but come on. Kim Jong-un. Y'all know he been real quiet lately. Well, he came out on the weekend. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said the nation's activities should focus on bringing its arch enemy, the United States, to their knees. We don't. We just can't. We can't do this with you. We can't do this with you. The country's state media, KCNA, reported Saturday that Kim made the remarks while he was addressing the 8th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea, according to NBC News. The leader reportedly spoke for 9 hours. All right, y'all, with everything that's going on, and hear me, I'm intentionally, people are asking, do I have some of these videos? I have a lot of videos that I had to delete off my computer, a lot of videos that I just had to find other images. Someone encouraged me to find other images to replace some of the images that I have seen last week and even this weekend. So I'm looking at family photos and family albums, and I'm encouraging all of you to do the same because some of these images are horrific. They are horrific. So although that's out there, and yes, I could post them, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you all. So you see enough of that on the news that you're watching. You hear enough of that on the radio, and you're here with me Monday through Friday at 7:25 a.m. So you hear it there. So I'm just going to give you just a little bit. So I've shared what I wanted to share, but I want you to remember something else. There are people still facing eviction at the end of this month. Remember the bill that was signed? The bill that was signed only took them from December 31st until January. So now we need to make sure that these people who are getting ready to be evicted in just a few weeks have a place to go. Now, hopefully with the new administration coming in, that will be rectified. But right now we still have, and I'll tell you the exact number, we still have a little over 31 million people facing eviction. 31 million people facing eviction. The moratorium is set to expire January 31st, 2021 without extension, and that's from the CDC. Y'all, in New York, Governor Cuomo will advance legislation to deal with the existing order, and he is taking his moratorium for commercial and rental to May 1st, 2021. Good morning, Demia. To May 1st, 2021 for tenants who have endured COVID-related hardship. Landlords can evict tenants who are creating safety or healthy hazards. So shout out to Governor Cuomo for saying, okay, we're going to take you to May the 1st, 2021. Then the governor in Illinois, he has extended the moratorium through February the 6th, 2021. We need more states to extend this. Whatever that looks like, we need more states to extend this. And I can't stop there with just evictions, y'all. People are still without food. Many are relying on food banks that are running low on food, and growing numbers of people who have begun to resort to shoplifting basic necessities, including baby formula. There have been a lot of arrests of women and men stealing baby formula. They have then let them go when they realize that they have children that they're trying to feed. So they are resorting to shoplifting. Everyone hasn't received their stimulus check either. That's true, Latrice. Remember, that was $600. Not that that's nothing. That's something, but you're right. There are people saying they have not received it. So y'all, I looked up some numbers. Y'all know we're doing this. I looked up some numbers. Right now it's standing as of January 2021. As of January 2021, there are 26 million adults, not counting children. 26 million adults, not counting children, are currently food insecure as of January 2021, and the number is growing. The number is growing. Mary Jenkins is saying unemployment system in Ohio had problems processing. That's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you for posting that, Mary. All right, with that and with everything going on, with all the unrest, y'all, Black and brown businesses are under attack. After Wednesday, not that they haven't been attacked before Wednesday, but after Wednesday, Black and brown businesses are under attack. There's a company here called Bake Me Happy. It's here in Columbus, Ohio, and they issued this on their Facebook page. And it's quotes: "We have received numerous racially charged threats at our Marion Village location. So we have decided to close our doors on Sunday for the safety of our employees. We will update as needed." They later post, "Thank you for your overwhelming support. We cannot put into words what it means right now. Everyone has been asking how to support our employees. We paid them for their missed shift today," which was yesterday, "but they would have missed out on tips. I will post each of their employees' cash apps."
Sorry, I couldn't.
I don't know why Siri's talking to me, but okay, Siri,
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri's having a conversation with me, but okay. Anyway, I will post their staff cash apps in the thread if you want to bless them in any way. And I'm sure they're not the only business. I know Letha Pugh. I met her, and this is not talking about Ready Publication, but my daughter received a Young Entrepreneur Award under Ready Publication LLC. And we are with the small business majority. And so during the conference back in 2016, like the Monday after my daughter graduated from Howard University on that Saturday, we all went. You had to be invited. We all went to the White House. We all went to the White House under President Obama. And we were doing this whole conference there and everything that was happening. I met Letha there. She's in Columbus, Ohio, her and her partner, Wendy, and we had the best time. So since 2016, I have known Letha. I know her business. I know her small business. Her small business is not just in Ohio. It operates in other locations as well, meaning they will send things to you across the United States. She's a jewel. She's a jewel. So why anybody would want to threaten her business bothers me. She's a jewel. And I'm sure there's more Black businesses that are being harassed also. And we need to stand together, making sure we are supporting one another. And I wrote this down just as I was in a time of prayer. I said Black, brown, and LGBTQIA businesses. They're starting to come to disturb our money. Those three groups. And then I put on here, just in my prayer time, if only we would unify, we could disturb theirs. If only we could unify, we could disturb their money. But the reason we cannot disturb their money, because we always feel we need to have what they are giving us. Good morning, Kelly Lee. And y'all, if we know, we've talked about this in previous News in Motion. If we know, if we would do some research, if we would just pause and do some research on these businesses and see where their money, if we follow the money, if we would connect the dots, if we would follow the money, that's right, Nikki Burton, if we would follow the money and see what they are supporting right now. And I'll tell y'all this, I took a break on Saturday, but on Sunday afternoon, I started researching some of these businesses. And I will tell you that some of these businesses were feeding into this coup that they were trying to, well, they tried to overturn the government, but they got shot down. But if we would, some of these people paid for their airfare, paid for their hotel, paid for their food, paid for their bus lodging, paid for whatever arms that they had. Somebody paid for that. So we need to cut them off. See, but we're afraid. Well, that's where I get my car. I like driving this car, that car, another car. Well, if that company is giving to an organization that will shoot to kill you without question, why would you continue to buy those cars? Why would you continue to buy that clothing? Why would you continue to buy those products that you're putting on your face and on your body? Y'all, we need to cut that stuff out. Yes, I said it. And stop giving me that mess. I almost cussed. I said I wasn't going to cuss on here. Stop giving me that mess. Well, Black businesses are this or brown businesses are that. Get over yourselves. Trust me, those businesses treat you like mess too. Yeah, they overlook you. Oh, I didn't see you standing here. Yes, you did. I've been standing here for 15 minutes. You just decided to seat everybody else in your restaurant, and now I'm still standing, so now you're going to ask me. Yeah, so we need to even stop that. We waiting, and they don't want to see us. They want to overlook us. Take your behind somewhere else. Get your taste palates to find something else to eat. Y'all, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We need to step it up. I'm saying it, y'all. We need to step it up. We need to stop it. And I'm not purposely calling out any business on, because, they'll shut me down in a minute. In a minute, I'm not going to care about that too. But if we will start supporting each other, we can shut down the other ones. We really can. We really can. But we would not have been able to survive back then. We would not have been able to survive. When they were walking, like we ain't catching the bus, we'd be like, shoot, my feet tired. I'm going to catch the bus. No, we're boycotting that. We're boycotting that. We need to stop, y'all. We need to stop. Well, I need to get gas. And that's the filling station or the gas station on the corner. I'm dating myself saying filling station on the corner. Well, if you would plan your gas and get gas when you're at another location, you don't have to worry about that one on the corner. They're giving to human trafficking. They're giving to hurt Black and brown people. They're giving to make sure that you come out of business. Why you want to keep supporting them? Y'all, we have to stop this, y'all. We have to stop this. So seriously, when I spoke with Lisa yesterday and we were just having a conversation, she said, girl, this is crazy. She said the stuff that they were leaving on the voicemail, it was too serious. So we just had to shut it down. That's messing with their money. So we need to show love. And if you have any other business that you know of that's having that issue, I want to make this platform a platform to share about it so that we can support those businesses. And if you know of a Black business, support it. And while I'm on this, and this isn't on here, what time is it? Okay, we're going to still make it. While I'm on here, let me say this about that. I know a lot of people who are doing great with paparazzi jewelry. Y'all stop talking about that $5 jewelry. This is paparazzi. That's the bomb.com. See, we got to put a price tag to stuff. Well, if it doesn't cost $30, it's not. Y'all better shut that down. Y'all better shut that down. It's how you wear it. It's how you flow with it. You either can knock it out the park or you can't. So maybe that's an operator error and not the product error. So y'all need to watch that. Watch poo-pooing on stuff because you think it's not in your price point. You better be glad that you're able to pay the price point that you're paying. But don't poo-poo on this. I know a lot of sisters that are on here right now with News in Motion. They're part of the community. They're part of the family. And they're selling it. And that's paying their card note. That's paying their utilities. That's putting food on the table. That's putting whatever, gas in their car. That's doing a lot of stuff. Don't poo-poo on it. Don't poo-poo on it. It's how you wear it. I'm wearing it, right? I'm wearing it. I just wanted to say that that's for station identification. All right, y'all, coronavirus numbers. Confirmed cases. Y'all, I'm like, it's Monday. I'm all the way in, right? I'm all the way up. That song is in my head again. 22,917,334 confirmed cases. I'll say it again. 22 million. 22,917,334. I'll do it again. 22,917,334 confirmed cases. Deaths, 383,275 deaths. Recovered, 13,483,490. Okay, recovered 13,483,490. Y'all, last week it was recorded over 21,000 coronavirus-related deaths, the deadliest week to date. Last week was the deadliest week to date. One analysis shows that America has been averaging 2,700 daily deaths and has seen hospitalizations top more than 131,000. Hospitalizations topped more than 131,000. So y'all, we need to celebrate that recovery of 13,483,490. Many of us on here are suffering with coronavirus. Y'all just don't know. And I won't tell it because that's not my story to say, but there are many people that I saw logged in on here this morning that have been confirmed positive for the coronavirus. So let's pray for our family. Y'all, Capitol virus spread. House lawmakers may have been exposed to someone testing positive for COVID-19 while they sheltered in an undisclosed location during the siege. Here's some good news, y'all. Pfizer says its COVID-19 vaccine works against newly observed mutations of the coronavirus. So that's some good news. All right, y'all, let's just say it. I already saw Pastor Alex put out there, Ravens won. And for my dad, the Browns won. They almost blew it, but the Browns held it out. I'm sorry, Latrice Jones and Fred Jones, if you're on here, I'm sorry about that. And all you other Steeler people, we sorry. But the time is now for the Browns. Anyway, the college-ranked number 1 Alabama faces number 3, which someone else had us ranked as number 11, but they ain't in here no more. That game is tonight, so OHIO. Y'all, it's happening at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. All right, prayer. I didn't give a book today. I'll give it tomorrow. I didn't give a nonprofit today. I'll give it tomorrow as well. But prayer. Y'all, when I was going through my Twitter feed, Daniel Glick, he is a Capitol Hill staffer. He put this out on Twitter, and it's also on my page. He says, it feels insane that we'll be going back to work with the same people who incited, in some cases, may have helped organize a deadly attack on us. He said, I walk by these people in the hallway. He goes on and ends his tweet with this. What am I supposed to do with that? We need to pray for him. For the win. Many people sent this in to me saying, this is for the win today. And I was like, okay, y'all, we're going to put him for the win today. U.S. Capitol Police Eugene Goodman. There was about 9 of y'all, 10 of y'all, maybe it might be 11 of y'all, who was inboxing me saying, this is for the win today. This is for the win today. Y'all, black brother, police officer, U.S. Capitol Police Eugene Goodman. A Capitol Police officer is being hailed as a hero amid increasing evidence that he single-handedly steered an angry mob away from the Senate chambers during Wednesday's riot at the U.S. That video, and I love the different angles of the videos that are coming out. He's looking. He's almost like a football player. He's looking like, okay, we can't go that way because they haven't locked that down yet. They haven't secured that yet. I don't see a guard at that door yet. He's looking. They're coming up the steps, and he's like, well, okay, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. But now he knew. Now, I don't care what anybody say. I know brother knew. He said, I'm black, they white, they don't like me, I don't like them, so I'm going to harass them. I'm going to push them. He did that leader. He like pushed him like, boom. He pushed him. He stepped back and then he went that way. And I was like, they followed him. I was like, go, brother, go. Now that it has unfolded and you see that, it's like, that's a brilliant black man right there. That's a brilliant man. That's a brilliant U.S. Capitol Police officer. So for the win, the U.S. Capitol Police officer, Eugene Goodman. You know, he was putting some moves on him too. Did y'all notice that? He was like, I was like, go on, see, everybody can't move like that. He was like, you know, it almost reminded me of an elementary school fight. Y'all know that when y'all like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? He was like playing them. I was like, go ahead, brother. Now that it has unfolded, I'm like, man, you know, that stuff we did, playing double dutch and all that stuff, that comes in handy later. See, kids don't know nothing about that today because they ain't doing it. They too cute. They all on their smartphones, tablets and stuff. Y'all better get them moves going. That was some hip hop fitness, Mike, wasn't it? He was like, hey. He was like, and he pushed him. Yeah, that was good. All right, y'all, the inspirational message. Inspirational message. I'm having fun, y'all, the inspirational message. I have a ministry challenge for us between now and January 31st. Between now and January 31st. I want to call it Pause and Pray. This is our challenge. I want to call it Pause and Pray. And so Pause and Pray, again, it's beginning today, is that I want us to be intentional in praying 3 minutes, 3 times a day. Praying 3 minutes, 3 times a day, starting today. 3 minutes, 3 times a day. We're calling it Pause and Pray. So let me just give you an example. Your first 3 minutes, you may want to just pray for a worship experience, whether that's for yourself or someone else. So you just pause and pray for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, y'all, 3 minutes will go by very fast. So that could be your first 3 minutes. Your second 3 minutes, you may want to pray for missions and ministry. Just for missions and ministries. The last 3 minutes, and this is just an example, you can use your 3 minutes however you want to use it 3 times a day. The last 3 minutes of the day or your time that you're going to share in prayer, pray for family and personal needs and for your neighbor. Pray for your family, your personal needs, and for your neighbor. So we're talking 3 minutes, 3 times a day. Pause and pray. Pause and pray. So again, the first one, pray for a worship experience. And that may be for yourself or for someone else. Just pray for a worship experience. Your second 3 minutes, these are just examples. Your second 3 minutes, pray for mission and ministry. What mission, what ministry? Again, we have evictions. We have those who are food insecure. Pray for them. And speaking of those who are food insecure, we're pulling out different articles. This was in Travel and Leisure. This is a black farm ran in Detroit. It is called, I'm trying to find the name. It's called Oakland Avenue Urban Farm. Oakland Avenue Urban Farm. Again, Oakland Avenue Urban Farm. These are black-run farms. And they're helping out, they're supplying food for restaurants and organizations, and they're working together to nourish their community during uncertain times. So I'm going to put his information up here, this black farm, so that you know that. So when you're praying for 3 minutes, you're praying for mission and ministry. And then again, finally, another 3 minutes, pray for your family, pray for personal needs, and pray for your neighbor. So that's the challenge. That's the inspirational message today. We're going to, not that you haven't been doing so, but y'all, we're going to return back to prayer. We're going to return back to prayer in times like these. It is so easy to become frustrated or oppressed or downtrodden during these times. But it's also a time for us to really be intentional and uplift one another All right, y'all, that's it. That's all I have today. I am Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. Today is Monday, January the 11th, 2021. Once again, because News in Motion is on so many different platforms, if you're hearing from a different platform, you can join us on Facebook Live, 7:25 a.m., Monday through Friday, and that's Eastern time. But when you hear me give shout outs, these are shout outs to those who are in the room on Facebook Live. If you're joining us from any of the other platforms, and we know you are, and you're hearing me call out people, you're like, well, I want my name called out. All you have to do is let us know, and we will feed those in when we can in the different places that we can. So we're so excited. I want all of you to have a great day. Until tomorrow, be safe, practice social distancing, wash your hands, and please wear your mask. Today, we're going to not all, but many of us will be glued trying to see what Speaker Pelosi is about to do with Chuck Schumer. But we're just going to pray the safety of our country. It's 9 days left, but you can do a whole lot of damage in 9 days. So we're going to pray for the prayers of the righteous availeth much. Peace out, everyone. Bye.